Ezekiel caught Katlego going through his laptop and reminded him what happens to people who betray him. He said he was looking for music and he believed him, but Mduduzi thinks there's something fishy. The Malapos are happy that Katlego managed to get everything they need to save Isaac. Maria was not happy when Soga said that he will not pay Inkomaga Mama because Umampa already has Umadibusing. Palisa had dinner Zwide and Nkosi told her that sleeping with her was a mistake. Hi, welcome to my channel. Here's an update on House of Zwide. So the Menopause managed to convince Katlego to go through Ezekiel's stuff, his laptop, and get documents to save Isaac Molapo. Even though Isaac thought it was a bad idea because it was too risky and dangerous, but they still let him go ahead with it. As he was busy, Prophet Ezekiel walked in, caught him red-handed, busy on laptop yakhe. Shanyana, what are you doing on my laptop? He lied, going, oh, man of God, keep busy, get clean more, so I wanted to play music while I clean because my phone is off. Lucky for him, they did not tell him to show them his phone because Nematokra phone is on and see that he was speaking to Katlego and he was going to be in trouble. But Prophet Ezekiel reminded him what happens to people who betray him. People like Kata, they end up in hospital in a coma unless he wants to go and lie next to Kata. Just get a bed directly next to Kata. But he apologized and said it will never happen again, and men of God believed him. Now the Malapos are busy listening to him threatening Katlego and saying all these things about Kata ending up in hospital because of them. And luckily, they were recording the whole conversation, so they heard everything and also recorded. Now, Isaac, and now they've got all this information that incriminates Prophet Ezekiel. And luckily, he believed him and said that he must not touch his laptop unless he gives him permission to do so and let him clean. But Duduzi does not believe him. He thinks that there's something fishy about this boy because he's been AWOL. Now, all of a sudden, he comes back and now he's cleaning. But Prophet Ezekiel feels like, no, man, Katlego is very loyal. Remember the time you beat him up? He did not even leave us. Even Isaac offered to take him, but he didn't leave. And then now the Mlapos are worried because, this ngano safe na go Ezekiel because what if something happens to him? And now he phones and then he gives them a phone call saying that he managed to escape. They didn't hurt him and he managed to get everything that they need. He put everything in a USB, thank God, and got all the other documents that they needed, tender documents, church finances. So he's got all the things that they need to put Prophet Ezekiel behind bars. He was so happy saying, I'm glad I did this. Molife was so happy. I was king boy, yeah, the very smartest boy. Even Maria was worried. Sure, okay. And then he was going on about, no, Katlego, just want to thank you for believing in me, blah, blah, blah. Molifar, yay, boy. Remember, you guys are starting to get mushy. Atlas Saver Isaac, hey, this is exactly what they needed. Now they just need to get the USB to to put Ezekiel behind bars. They're so happy. I feel like now this is exactly what they needed, and now they can actually, Ezekiel can finally, Isaac can finally, get out of prison, and Ezekiel can go where he belongs, because what is this of him busy succeeding and busy getting away with things when he's doing all these sinister things and robbing people of things? I remember how he was manipulating Mapula into giving him his savings, pension fund, like all those things. He even manipulated Koko Mahlangu Kata to give his title deed. I mean, that's not nice. It's so cruel. And then Mam Polimaria, they go to see Soga to discuss things like details about the Lobola negotiations. And then Maria mentions the issue of thinking of 27 and 30th if Isaac will be out of prison. And then Maria wants to know, will Mampo be required to go Ayokotizale? Usoga says it's their family tradition and it gives the new bride, a chance to build relationship with the family. And then Maria says that she read that in the Zulu culture there's Nkomoga Mama, a cow that they give to the mother of the bride. So yeah, she doesn't want a real cow, she wants money. Usoga was like, izobenkinga leo, because Mampo, it's only given to the mother if the girl is still pure, is still a virgin and does not have a baby. But in Mampo's case, Mampo already has Madibu saying. So ayikazi ukukhonakala. Maria was offended, saying, "What are you saying? I'm a bad mother. So ngwanaka afelela. She's not complete, but haitla mo for the sleepover ufellets." Yo, she was really offended. Hey, does she not know? Didn't she do her research properly to know that this cow is only given to girls who get married while they're virgins and they don't have kids? I mean, Usoga is marrying Mampo, who already has a child with another man, but Maria is expecting a cow. Kanjan. Now Usoga is having has a boys' night, and they're celebrating him, his commitment, and him getting married. Now umzala sethi Usoga usophila impilo yokudonswa ngekhala, impilo yakhe seyiphelile, he must just mingle with girls. Athi uSandile, yo ngizomqaba mina ngimtshela umamkwini. Usoga athi, yo, I don't need all that mina, I'm happy with my fiance and I'm committed to her. And then Nkosi phones Upalisa saying that Faith wants to invite her for dinner, and Upalisa seems keen to come, but says that we haven't spoken about what happened because they haven't spoken since they slept together. Nkosi woke up in the morning and left. Now it's awkward because Nkosi has not been answering her calls. And then she comes to the house, Zwide, for dinner, and Faith is welcoming her nicely, but toasted tafleni. They're just celebrating her because of I think they did the whole dinner for her. All fancy, she felt so special. But we proud even one was saying we're proud of you for how you handled the whole Bella thing. Faith that yes, we need to support each other and celebrate each other because the industry is hard. I remember how she was going through a lot with her body image and stuff with the whole campaign. They finished dinner and then she has the conversation Nkosi that she's been waiting to have. Ukuthi, ever since we slept together, you've been acting off. You're weird all night. You can't even look at me, and you just ghosted me. Tulile nje uyabanda uyashisa. But that night, you could not keep your hands off me. Now Nkosi is like, can't even talk. At Palisa, I know we agreed to be friends, but it happened that we slept together. But now, why are you being weird about it? Can we talk about it? What's going on? Uncle said, yeah, Palisa Yazi, that night, that we should not have slept together. It should not have happened. It was a mistake. Mistake, Kanchan. Palisa was like, oh, okay. I see. You could just see that she was hurt. Thank you for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe. See you in the next one. Bye.